and I didn't like it one bit. But it's probably better for the Buffalo Bills and their overall offense and where they are long term to have more options and not try to force feed him consistently.
Yeah, that's certainly something to kind of keep an eye on for the Buffalo Bills as they get ready to take on the Miami Dolphins. That AFC East championship game happening on Sunday nights. You can always join our conversation. 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776. That's the Dr. Pepper call-in line on Freddie and Harry on ESPN Radio. But we're going to play a little game here as we welcome in our producer, Shannon Penn, who's going to list off a list of quarterbacks. Play a little game of trust tree here, Shannon.
A little trust tree here. I want to ask you guys, get your level of trust. I'm going to give you a quarterback. You got to tell me your level of trust, low, medium, and high, and whether or not this quarterback can take his team on a deep playoff run. And by deep playoff run, I mean conference championship game, all right? Okay. Trust tree, low, medium, high, all right? All right, Gabe, I will start with you.
Hit me.
Baker Mayfield, with your level of trust that Baker can lead the Bucs to a deep playoff run.
It's pretty low. I know he's played well in a couple of games as of late, but just had one where he did not play well against the New Orleans Saints last weekend. It is very, very low. I fully expect whoever ends up being that wild card team, and right now it looks like it is going to be the Philadelphia Eagles in that 5 spot too, go on the road and beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The confidence level for me is low because I think the Buccaneers are in the playoffs, and then they're going to be out of the playoffs in the blink of an eye.
Mine's like, you know how when you use gas is running, you're basically out of gas, and you're at low, it's actually below low, right? It's below like the end when it looks like you're out of gas.
Kramer. You're trying to go below the E.
This isn't a Baker Mayfield thing. This is the team around him thing. Like, their team is not good enough for them to make a run to the NFC Championship game. That's why. It's not that Baker Mayfield's not playing well. He actually is playing really well. But the team around him, they're not going to the championship game. So it's past low. I'm out of gas low.
All right, I got an idea where Jordan's going to go with this next quarterback, but I'll ask anyway. Jordan, what's your level of trust that Josh Allen can lead the Buffalo Bills on a deep playoff run?
Yeah, it's obviously high. Come on, that's Josh Allen, Dan. I mean, this guy has 42 total touchdowns. What makes you think that he's not capable of putting together 2 or 3 straight games of really high-level football? Even when they lose, most of the time, like, remember, what was that game again? Was that against the Eagles or the It was against the Eagles, the game before they started their 4-game winning streak.
Yeah.
Josh Allen
still played really well.
He played really well. He was the only reason they were in that game because he played really well. Like, he has that in him, and he could do it consistently enough. And he has done it consistently enough. I get it. He makes some mistakes. But he overcomes them by doing something that's very important in a game of football. Scoring touchdown.
It's high for me. And this Bills team just feels different. Even than they did a year ago. They were 13-3 because they had the game that wasn't played against the Bengals because it was canceled with everything that happened to Mar Hamlin. So if they win and end up as the ability to take the Browns into the playoff, it's probably more like a medium, but right now it feels irrationally high because I got Flacco fever, baby. Dude's thrown for the most yards in the NFL over the last 5 weeks. You want to talk about, okay, yes, same thing with Josh Allen. He might turn the ball over, but guess what? He's pushing the ball down the field. He is getting this team to score points. They have looked better than they have to any of the other 3 quarterbacks, and now it's 10th quarterback that's going to be added with who they're starting this weekend because they're resting Joe Flacco, locked into the number 5 seed. Flacco's taking chances, and everybody's riding high. I've got a high level of confidence in Joe Flacco. I'm not quite sure how it happened, but Joe Flacco's going to continue to roll. I got Flacco fever. That's what it comes down to. It's unbelievable. I can't. It seems irrational, but it is what it is. It's been so much fun to watch this Cleveland Browns team over the last few weeks. I know Jordan, you're going low. Yeah, I was about to say, I know. You're probably not going below the E, but I know you're going low.
This isn't to say Joe Flacco hasn't been a great story. He's not playing well. But we're talking about doing it against really high-level teams so far. Last 4 games. Jets, Texans, Bears, Jaguars. Not terrible teams, don't get me wrong. But you know what that's not? That's not the Bills. That's not the Dolphins. That's not the Chiefs. That's not the Ravens. Like, that's who's going to have to do it against them. Those 8 interceptions that he's thrown so far, when you do that against a better team, he will come back to fight them.
Wait, how
And
do you
that's
have
why
a double standard for Flacco, but you don't have the standard because your boy, Josh Allen, turns the ball over just as much?
No. Josh Allen is producing at a way greater than 2-to-1 ratio of touchdowns to interceptions. What's your Flacco? 11 days? That's a big difference, Dave. I get it. You're both significant turnovers, but one is producing touchdowns at a much greater rate. So that's the difference.
Okay. I mean, I think Flacco's putting him in position with all the yards that he's going for.
He's a great
Third
third.
up.